What's good with it, Versatilian fam? I appreciate you guys tuning back into the channel today. Hopefully, everybody's having a great and wonderful day today. We are continuing with our Bleach Rebirth of Souls story mode, chapter 3, the Visored arc, with Gente. No, hold on. Gente Kaijo. I know what this does, but saying that out loud sounds like almost a tongue twister. Gente Kaijo. It releases the Soul Reaper lieutenants and captains' spiritual
You mean
power,
they actually have a Zanpakuto
so they can go all out. Unfortunately, they've been fighting at like 50% of their actual power this whole time.
Approve it already. We'll all be dead without it.
Rangiku, like, please, he hasn't even released his Zanpakuto. But he's literally just toying around with them. Toshiro then went
That's all
Bankai.
the Captain's Bankai can do, is it? My, that's rather unfortunate. It's almost pitiable how pathetic you really are. Ilfort released his Zanpakuto. That means he must have gotten bored with the battle.
But you should have been here
Perhaps he's
earlier.
been wounded by an
I don't even know if I
unexpectedly
finished that
powerful
thought.
attack or unforeseen
We got a lot
complication.
more roleplay coming
No, I doubt
compared to what
that's
it
it.
was in that one. And I was able to be a lot more
Is he with
louder
you
because now
guys?
it's late at night
Yes.
now.
His name's Ilfort Grants, also known as Arankar number 15. That is who your comrade is currently doing battle with. I'm afraid to tell you that with Ilfort now in his released state, your comrade is at somewhat of a disadvantage. Your ice flower, it seems that it's coming apart.
So,
Unless I miss my guess, that flower hovering behind you is representative of the amount of energy that your Bankai has left. Well, am I wrong? You're still so young. The fact is, your Bankai probably isn't fully developed yet. Bankai requires an enormous amount of spirit energy. It's difficult, even for someone on the level of a captain, to sustain Bankai in a long fight. And doing so becomes even more difficult still, with an imperfect Bankai. The longer this drags on, the more your ice flower will keep dropping petals. And when they're all gone, your Bankai will disappear. I could easily wait for your Bankai to disappear and kill you, but weak as you are, you're still a captain, and you deserve respect, I suppose. The truly sporting thing to do in a situation such as this one is to strike with everything I have while you still have some energy left to fight. Snip. Tiherata! You know, perhaps I should take a page from your book and tell you my name. Arankar Undecimo, number 11, Shalong Kufong.
so tell me, does that mean that out of all the Arankar, you're the 11th strongest one?
No, that number merely indicates my birth order. It's not representative of the level of my strength. However, that really only applies for numbers above 10. This is our system of enumeration. I'll explain briefly. You see, when hollows are reborn as Arankars through the Hogyoku, we are numbered according to the order of our birth, beginning with the number 11. For the preceding numbers, the naming system is handled differently. The most gifted killers among us are the ones allowed to receive the numbers 1 through 10, which are assigned in descending order of their lethality. Those are the ones who are known as the Espada. The numbers that were allocated to them are inscribed somewhere on their bodies. In addition to receiving those prized numbers, they also have authority over the rest of us. The truth of the matter is that the strength of an Espada is so incredible that it makes my own pale in abject insignificance.
No,
And in fairness, I should warn you. Among the numerous Arankars who were dispatched to this world, there is one who is an Espada. Lord Eisen was benevolent enough to give that one the number 6, the Espada Sexta, who's also known as Greenjow Jaggerjack.
Oh, I didn't even know. I don't even think I was paying attention to notice that this was gonna be a fight. I thought this was just gonna be a movie scene. Well, wait, am I instantly in Bankai right now? Or do I have to get back to being in Bankai? Okay, I started off in Bankai.
Despite the fact that you're hopelessly
Okay, I think I realized
and are
how I
facing
should
certain
probably
defeat and
fight
destruction,
against
you
Hollows.
continue to stand your ground. Truly impressive.
Like, just hit them one time. And then, like, just wait.
Come on. I can't keep this up much longer, Rangiku.
Come on, hurry.
Hit them at least until you stun them like that. Cause, like,
Is that it? How unfortunate. How unfortunate. I was off guard.
Eat this.
bro, didn't I just do this just now? So it didn't work because his health wasn't drained all the way to 0. That's actually hilarious. I don't really know what I should say while I'm fighting as Toshiro versus this Hollow. This is kind of just like one of the farther Hollows, because he's not.
Finally. It's about time. Gente Kaijo!
What?
Gente Kaijo!
Jeez, bro. That felt a little awkward right there, more than usual.
What exactly is that?
Gente Kaijo.
See, I somewhat said it right.
Influence on the spirits in the world of the living. We captains and lieutenants of the 13 court guard squads.
Must wear a Gente Rei and a spirit restriction seal in the form of a company badge on our bodies when we come here. It restricts our spiritual pressures. It limits them up to 80%. In other words, when
80.
it's been removed, our strength is
Quintupled. It's over, Shalong Kufang. Damn! Not good. That power. Arankar number 15. Eelfort Grants. Before we were granted Gente Kaijo and could tap into our power further, he blocked my Hihio Sabimaru like it was nothing at all. If he'd fought all out from the beginning, I'm not sure I could have beaten him. Could it really be possible that all Arankars are as strong as this one? If they are, we're in trouble, Ichigo.
Yeah, that mission wasn't even that long against that Rancor anyway, so there's really not much dialogue I could do with Toshiro. And I probably would have had to do like a panting Toshiro roleplay with Buddy, like, because he was already tired. But we're just going to continue on to the next one because we didn't even have to do that much for that mission. And we got way more missions to get to. Like I said, I'm trying to blitz through this story mode as fast as I can to hopefully finish it by this weekend. Oh man, not this. Another battle fiend.
The spiritual pressure. Was he in a Ron card too? But how can that be? He's so different from the other one. His spiritual pressure is incredible.
So which is it? Which one of you is the stronger one? Not you, just as I thought. Rukia!
Damn!
Hey, who do you think I am? I didn't come here to butcher some feeble lambs. I hope you realize that I'm taking it easy on you. Come on, hurry up already. Unleash your Bankai. Otherwise, you're gonna be full of holes like that lump of a Soul Reaper over there.
How dare you! Bankai!
Bankai! Tenza Zangetsu. You want my Bankai? Fine then. It looks like I'm gonna have to go all out and defend Rukia. This is Grinjow Jaggerjack. His last name is absolutely ridiculous, and you already know what type of time he's on. Is this his theme music?
That's more like it.
More like
You
it.
call that a Bankai? It only imparts average speed to you. You disappoint me, Soul Reaper. Is that all you got? Well,
Maybe you should keep your eyes open. You might be a little bit surprised by what you might see. Getsuga Tensho! Woo! I don't know what you Arancars think you're doing here. Oh, mixing that Getsuga Tensho into some combos is pretty nice. Oh, yo, did you just kick me? Woo! Yo, I'm wilding out on that dude right now. For what you did to Rukia. Hold this!
what? What was that?
Hus,
That move. It wasn't included in Ukiora's report.
Huss.
Soul Reaper.
Ukiora.
Feeling disappointed? Arankar?
Whoa! You're just like the last Arancor I fought.
Soul Reaper.
Gonna get defeated the same way.
At last, you're worth killing now.
Finally. What are you laughing about? There's no way this guy's getting excited!
Over!
There's no way I can lose here. Huh. This is gonna raise my Getsuga Tensho to its maximum output. Whoa! Woo! Nice combo there. I'll give you a compliment when I can see it. Whoa! Oh, he's going all out. All I need is one more hit. But I want to end this in a flashy way since this Ichigo seems to have more potential than the last one I was playing with. I want to see if I can get my reverse gauge maxed out before I die. If you want to call out my Bankai, I have to answer in kind with my strongest power so that I can defeat you at your strongest. There's no other way. Well, I guess I may not get the chance to. Well, hold that Getsuga Tensho!
Those cuts are too shallow. Not even the full force of the Getsuga Tensho could take him out. The Black Getsuga Tensho is his move. Using it emboldens the hollow inside me. I can do it 2, maybe 3 times and still maintain control. What now?
Well, I wouldn't just stand there, Soul Reaper. Now it's my turn.
Sheath your sword, Grimmjow.
Tosin.
Tosin! He's the captain who defected with Aizen.
Why are you here?
Why, you ask? Come now. I believe you already know. You invaded the world of the living against orders. You also mobilized 5 Iran cars without authorization and lost them all. These are serious offenses. In short, Lord Aizen is not pleased, Grimmjow. Let's go. Your punishment will be decided in Hueco Mundo.
Okay, fine.
Wait! Where are you going?
Shut up. We're going back to Hueco Mundo now.
What? You can't come here and attack us and then just leave! You gotta be kidding! Come back here! We're not finished yet! You hear me?
Not finished? You've got to be kidding! Give me a break. Tosin just saved your sad little life, Soul Reaper. It's obvious that move of yours takes an enormous toll on you. It's impossible to conceal that. You'd be lucky if you could do it 3 more times. But all of that is academic. The point is, even if you were able to do it 100 times, you still couldn't defeat me while I'm in my released state.
Release? State? What?
You still don't know about that,
Don't forget
Ichigo.
my name, and pray that you never hear it again. Grimmjow Jaggerjack. Next time you hear that name, you're gonna be dead meat, Soul Reaper.
So, the Iran cars returned to Hueco Mundo, huh? You won.
I lost.
Fool. If you're alive, then you won.
Stop. You know better. If you were me, you'd feel the same way. I didn't protect anyone. I wasn't able to defeat our enemies. I failed. I lost. To Grimmjow.
There's always next time, Ichigo. We may have lost today, but at least we survived. We just gotta make sure we win next time. And next time is gonna be the last time. Thank you, Orihime.
Rukia.
Rukia got 1 tap.
Welcome back, Grimmjow.
Well, aren't you going to apologize, Grimmjow?
Not really.
You...
It's all right, Kaname. I'm not angry.
Lord Aizen,
I view Grimjow's actions as a display of loyalty, albeit an overzealous one. Am I wrong, Grimjow?
No, my lord.
Lord Aizen, let me execute him.
Kaname?
This is personal. The fact is that you just don't like me. Is that any way for a Director General to behave?
I believe that anyone who disrupts the peace should pay. That's all.
Whose peace? The group's?
Lord Aizen's.
Ha! Fine. Just hide behind the cause then.
Exactly. It's about the cause. Your raid lacked purpose. Killing without purpose is only murder. But, on the other hand, killing with purpose is justice. Hado number 54, hiding.
No! No, no, no! You rat! You cut off my arm! You're dead!
Stop, Grimjow. If you attack Kaname, you'll force my hand. I'm afraid that I'll have no choice but to reprimand you.
Playing with your men again, huh? You're a cruel man.
Eavesdropping, Keen?
You're sleepy,
I'm
you know.
sure
Go
you
get
were
you some
aware
sleep,
of
folks.
what
Them. I know
Kaname
it's
was going to do
probably like
when you
early in the
said what
morning
you
now.
did.
Perhaps.
You can
You do
I should
realize
probably
we
might
lost
be
5
still
alarm
streaming,
cards.
cause I'm probably gonna try to blitz
What
out
of it?
this story mode and probably
They
try
were
to
only
finish it
Gillians. It won't
by
affect our
today.
plan in the
So you'll
least
probably be
once
able to
we've
catch me in the
assembled
next
enough
stream
Vasto Lourdes
later on
and the
today.
Espada are complete. No one will be able to stop us.
I think I said Road or Levisard.
So you're all better now? Really?
Yes, I'm fine.
All right, you know, I appreciate
was
you for tuning
incredibly
into the stream
fast.
as always, folks. Them. Hope you have a great and wonderful rest of your
Thanks,
night.
Orihime.
We'll be seeing you in the next
You're getting
stream.
stronger all the time.
No, not really. I just...
You healed up, Rukia?
What's that look for? You feel like you're responsible for my injuries? Come on, give me a break. My injuries were my own fault. That's it. I don't need you to protect me. I can take care of myself. Now stop sulking.
Yeah.
If you're so worried about that hollow inside of you, why don't you talk to Kisuke about it? He trained you, after all. So, he very well may know something that could help you out.
Talking to him is just pointless. Kisuke knows about it. He's already well aware of what's going on with me. Besides, if he knew how to fix it, then he would have said something before we went to the Soul Society. And since he didn't do that, it means that he probably doesn't know how to suppress it either. Even so, he trained me, and I'm very grateful for that. Honestly, I just don't want to bother him with any more of my problems right now.
Ichigo,
I know. It can't go on like this forever.
I'm surprised you found this place, Ichigo. That look. So, I take it this means that you finally made the decision to come and join us. I'm surprised you were able to find this place. given how bad you are at detecting spiritual pressure. However, we figured that you'd be coming, so we focused our spiritual pressure on you in order to help you find it. So, Ichigo, if you're here, then that must mean that you're ready to join us.
Bite me!
What?
Seriously? Me join you guys? Are you nuts? The whole reason that I came here was to use you guys. I'm never gonna join your group, but you know what? You're going to tell me how to control the hollow inside me.
Just who do you think you're dealing with here? We're not telling you diddly squat.
I'll get it out of you.
How?
By force.
That's a good one.
His name's Ichigo, isn't it? Quite impressive. He's holding his own against Shinji.
Open your eyes, you moron. The stupid Shinji ain't even trying.
If you ask me, I don't think that Ichigo's actually trying all that hard either.
It's plain as day. That dumbass is wetting himself.
Oh? You think so?
He's scared. He's frightened of calling upon his inner hollow, for fear of what might happen. Hachi, put up 5 more force fields.
Yes, ma'am.
Ichigo, you.
Shinji, step aside.
Dang! I felt like the movie segment was coming to an end, because obviously I know the story, but I needed to get a drink first.
Ichigo, just listen to me. Look, you've got it all wrong.
What do you mean?
It's up to us. End of story. I'm sorry if this is hard to hear, but what you want doesn't matter right now. It's up to us to decide whether or not you can join us, and we'll only reach a conclusion after we've seen what you can do. That's how it is. Okay, now that you know the score, go ahead and holify. I'll take a look at what you've got.
No.
Do I have to do this again? How many times do I have to tell you? You have no choice. All right, fine. If you're too much of a wimp to holify, then I guess that I'll have no choice but to drag it out of you myself. By force!
You just started!
I'm getting serious. Let's go.
This is too easy! Here it comes! I'll end this!
You're not dragging anything out of me by force. I refuse to ever let my inner hollow control my soul.
How does she manage to stay in control when she holifies? How is she able to make that mask obey her? I can see everything. She's doing it right in front of me. If I look and think, I should be able to figure it out. That's what I came here for. I won't perform Bankai. I won't holify. I'm never gonna open up my soul to him again. Never. Too weak.
I refuse to ever. To ever let my inner hollow control me ever again. I won't let it happen. I won't. I'll win without using my inner hollow. Whoa, that's a nice counter. Sorry, Hiyori, but I'm not doing what you want. I like how we've definitely gotten a lot better on our combo game and our movement. I really like it. Dang, we didn't even get to see. I'm a little bit hurt about that.
Enough. Are you satisfied, Hiyori?
We didn't even get to see the crash out.
Now do you get it, Ichigo? It's just not possible. You can't contain the hollow that's inside of you. Not with your body, and not with your mind either. You passed. You want to learn how to control your inner hollow? So we're gonna hammer it into you.
Now we start our true visor training.
What am I doing?
What's your problem? Watch it, you idiot, or I'll kick your butt!
I'll kick your butts! You said you'd hammer the ability to contain my hollow into me! So why am I running like a hamster on some phony homemade exercise wheel all day long? You're all crazy! No, I'm crazy for doing it!
That's right, you are crazy! The only crazy one here, in fact! But we're putting ourselves out to train you, so stop complaining and do what you're told!
This isn't training!
Just shut up and get going! Run till you drop!
Hold on, Ichigo. The purpose of Hiyori's piece of crap trainer is to prepare you for your upcoming instruction.
Hiyori, Super Trainer!
The longer you can keep going on that thing, the more you'll get out of your real training. We can teach you to control the hollow within, but only if you're able to run on that ridiculous thing for 3 days straight.
You gotta be kidding me! I can run on this stupid thing for a whole week! I've figured out this pile of junk. It's designed to drain spiritual energy. That's what it does, right? With the spiritual energy I have right now, I could go at least 5 days straight. So why waste time with it? Just tell me, how do I control my hollow? I don't have the time for this. I don't have the time to play around with you visors!
Shut up! Oh, you don't have time. You don't even know how long it takes for the Hogyoku to awaken.
Wait, what did you just say?
Hogyoku, holification. You don't know anything about these things. So stop your whining already.
How do you know that? How do you know about the Hogyoku?
I know all about that stuff. Hogyoku, the Arankars, even Sosuke Aizen. I've known about them in rather extensive detail for years and years now. I'll tell you all about it some other time. I thought we'd take some time for your Konpaku to get used to our way of doing things, but now that I come to think about it, you've already managed to become a Soul Reaper and achieve Shikai and Bankai, and you've accomplished all of that in a very short amount of time.
Huh? Tell me, how do you know all that?
So I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe we should avoid any further delays. Just get right down to it and teach you how to holofy. Are you ready then? I hope you don't regret this. Hachi, give me a 2-layered fault force field.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, Ichigo? In a moment, you're going to become a hollow all the way. Don't let it consume you. Consume it instead. If it eats you, it's all over.
Hey there. It's been quite a while, King. What's wrong? That look on your face is so glum. Why's that?
Where's Zangetsu? Where is he? Tell me.
I don't really know. Zangetsu, huh? That's what you want to know about. Is it that thing in your hand? Or is it something different? Like this?
A white Zangetsu?
You want to know where Zangetsu is? Is that it? Very well then. I am Zangetsu!
You. What did you do with Zangetsu?
Sheesh, come on. How many times do I have to tell you? I am Zangetsu! Ichigo, listen. Maybe you don't know it, or maybe you just don't get it. But in any event, Zangetsu and I have always been one. Zangetsu and I are your spirit energy. You see, I was just part of Zangetsu before. To put it simply, we share the same body, but as our relationship changed, so did our appearance. When life rules, flesh extends over the bones. When death rules, the bones become exposed. It's the same with us. My powers increased, and as they did, the situation evolved. I became dominant, and Zangetsu became part of me. The more that you tried to draw on Zangetsu's power in those moments where you needed them, the easier it became for me to gain dominance and influence over your soul.
I see. So that means, if I defeat you here, Zangetsu will be back. He'll become the center of my spiritual powers again.
Defeat me, please. It's impossible.
Before you say that, do me a favor and take a look at this. Bankai!
White Ichigo. There's no way. Did he just say Bankai?
What the? When did you learn Bankai?
When did you learn Bankai?
Did I? Why, the exact same time you did, Ichigo! Now don't go and disappoint me!
Don't tell me. You truly learned Bankai when I did? That's impossible. This man is just running away. Is he trolling me? I have to defeat you and control my hollow powers. There's no more voices gonna be happening after this. No more taunts. No more games. No more sabotaging saving my friends. Getsuga Station.
Why are you so angry anyway? Let's just have some fun with this.
Fun? How is this fun? You explain to me how any of this is fun. I can do that too. I can throw out Jessica 10 shows as well. I almost cooked myself. I think I actually did. He's too worried about trying to hit me with a Getsuga. And now is your downfall. Because this is the real Getsuga Statue! Real moment success. I think that's the first time I've seen that. Real moment success. Oh yeah, I didn't lose any Kenpaku.
What's the difference between a king and his horse?
What did you say?
And I'm not talking about obvious stuff, like one's an animal and one's a person, or one has 2 legs and one has 4. If their form, ability, and power are exactly the same, why is it that one becomes the king and leads them to battle, while the other becomes the horse and carries the king? So what's the characteristic that distinguishes these 2 beings? There's only one answer. Instinct! In order for identical beings to get stronger and gain power, they need to develop a killer instinct, and that instinct is mostly forged in battle. They must develop an insatiable hunger to engage in battle. They must live to mercilessly crush, shred, and slice their enemies. This thirst for power is not an unnatural desire. In fact, it forms the very essence of our beings. Deep within our bodies lies the whole instinct to dominate and slaughter our enemies. My friend, you don't have that. You try to use your brain to win a fight. You attempt to defeat your enemies with reason and logic. You don't tap into those pure base instincts that exist within your core, waiting to be released. And the simple matter is that it doesn't work. You're weak, Ichigo. And I won't put up with that! Am I clear, Ichigo? No, I refuse, Ichigo. I don't know about Zangetsu, but I refuse to play horse to a king who's weaker than me. Someone whose uncertainty and hesitation will end up getting us both cut to pieces. If you aren't willing to assert your strength and retain the crown, then I'll destroy you, which means I'll be king.
Instinct. To fight. Seek battle. Instinct.
You have to find it, Ichigo.
Where is it?
Your inner instinct.
Whoa!
It's about time you woke up, Ichigo.
Kenpachi! What are you doing here? Just what is this place? Whoa!
Kenpachi? Who's that? I'm just... someone who's here to kill you!
Why? What are you talking about? You're Kenpachi! Our battle's already over!
Over? Nothing's over. A battle with swords isn't a fist fight. It isn't over until somebody's dead.
But I have no reason at all to fight you!
You need a reason? You to do battle? Accept it, Ichigo. You always seek battle.
What?
Just face it, you crave power! Isn't that right, Ichigo? And anyone who's after power is a person who must also seek battle. Of course, one may ask, do we seek battle to gain power? Or is it the other way around? Well, who knows? Not me. But one thing I do know is that when we were born, the desire to fight was already inside of us. That's right. Born to seek battle forever, Ichigo. It's just something that's instinctual in you. You automatically seek battle because you know that it's the only way to gain power. Come on, fight, Ichigo! If you want to conquer, you know what to do. Take your sword and slay your enemy! There's simply no other path!
Fight.
Not in front of you, and not behind you either, Ichigo!
Fight. Fight.
Very well then. I admit it, you kicked my ass. So I guess I'll have to accept you as my king. For now. But don't ever forget this. The story's not over. In the end, either one of us can become the king or the horse. The moment I sense a vulnerability, if I feel even the slightest hint of weakness in you, I'll throw you off and crush your skull! And also, make sure that you heed this warning. If you really want to be able to access and control my powers, then until the next time that we meet, make sure that you don't get yourself killed somehow!
Woo! There it is. Hollow Masked Ichigo. In its full glory.
How do you feel, Ichigo?
Cooked.
Not bad.
Good.
Sorry. I won't let you.
Oh no, I see another one of these sections coming up. Don't you dare tell me it's another filler section coming up.
The Arrancar. Powerful hollows awakened by the whole Gyoku in Sosuke Aizen's hands invaded the world of the living. The Soul Society dispatched an advance team consisting of the Soul Reapers acquainted with Ichigo to combat the Arrancar. As the final battle against the Arrancar loomed ever closer, Ichigo feared the powers of Hollow dwelling within him. As if sensing this fear, a man possessing powers of Hollow approached Ichigo, Shinji Hirako. Hirako began training Ichigo to Hollowfy in the hopes of contending with the looming threat of the Arrancar. In the midst of this training, Ichigo and advanced team received a message from the Soul Society.
Ichigo wasn't at school again today. I wonder what's going on. I can feel his spiritual pressure, so I know that he's all right. But all the same... Knowing him, he's probably doing some secret training somewhere. So maybe I shouldn't go looking for him. No? All things considered, it's better if I don't. What was that weird sound I heard coming from my room just now? Whoa! Awesome! No. What is that, Toshiro?
Her timing couldn't be any worse.
The head captain?
That was some very speedy work, Captain Hitsugaya. Now then, I asked you to set up this emergency link for an important reason. We have discovered what Sosuke Aizen's true objective is.
Aizen's true objective?
Indeed.
Oh, this sounds like it's a pretty serious situation. So I'll just be going.
Wait a moment. This is of grave concern to you humans as well. Stay and listen.
Okay.
It has been 1 month since Aizen escaped. There are many areas that are still being examined. The Squad 5 Captain's Room, Central 46's underground chamber, Sejioto Kyorin, and also the Dairaisho Archive are currently undergoing investigation. I admit, it has been hard going. Those locations are generally off limits, and as a result of that, few captains have any idea what exactly is inside of them.
What's going on, Head Captain? What do you want to tell us?
Very well. The other day, while undertaking an investigation of the Dairaisho Archive, Jushiro made a rather unusual discovery. He found records revealing that certain documents related to the Hogyoku had been accessed. Then he found that 2 days before Aizen's disappearance, a body of literature completely unrelated to the Hogyoku had also been accessed.
Literature about what?
Oken the Royal Key.
Oken, the Royal Key. What's that?
The Royal Key. You see, the Soul Society has its own royal family. But they let the Central 46 run the Soul Society in their stead and never interfere with Soul Reaper business. None of us has ever actually seen them. That's how it works down there.
Indeed. The king's name is Soul King. He's a revered figure in the Soul Society, although the nature of his role is essentially symbolic. The Royal Palace exists in a different dimension that is completely separate from the Soul Society. It is guarded by the Royal Special Task Force. They stand ready to defend it and the Soul King from any would-be attackers.
Then it sounds like Aizen wants to
Murder the king. That, I believe, is his true purpose. However, it is not the immediate threat.
Does the book Aizen was looking at show the location of the Oken, the Royal Key?
That secret has been passed down through oral tradition by the head captains of the Court Guard for many generations. It is not something that you will find written down in any book. What he accessed was literature documenting the creation of the Oken, the Royal Key. Based on the information that he obtained, we can assume that he knows how it was made.
Then he could have already made his own Oken, the Royal Key.
No, it's not that simple. The immediate problem is the raw material he needs. To create an Oken, 100,000 souls and an enriched spirit zone, a concentrated spirit zone, 2 spirit miles in diameter are required.
100,000 souls?
Yes, but the souls are not our only concern when it comes to this situation. An enriched spirit zone is a very unusual phenomenon in the world of the living. It's a physical place, but its location changes over time. It is at its essence an area that is more spiritually charged than normal, and as a result of that energy, spirits find themselves being drawn to it. Now do you see? The enriched spirit zone that Aizen is after is Karakura Town. If Aizen follows the instructions that are detailed in the literature and is able to complete the Oaken, the royal key, Karakura Town and its people, every last one of them, will be carved out of this world. They will be entirely erased from existence.
No! Isn't there something we can do? Isn't there some way to stop him?
We will find a way. That is why the 13 Court God squads exist. Thankfully, we have a little time. According to what Gorotsuchi says, the Hogyoku remains in a dormant state for a time after it has been removed from a soul. We believe that it requires a period of about 4 months to completely awaken after that point. And until that time expires, Aizen cannot assemble his army, but once it does, he will then make his move. The battle will come in winter. So until that time arrives, sharpen your skills and prepare yourselves for battle.
Yes, sir.
And Orihime Inoue, what Aizen is after is in your world. However, that is too large an area for us to handle by ourselves. It will have to fall to you humans to provide us with help. So, please inform Ichigo Kurosaki about all of this.
Yes, sir!
Then I'll go and notify Ikako and the others. Head Captain?
Right, I'll go with you.
Please, wait for just a moment if you would, Captain Hitsugaya. Someone is eager to speak with you. They've been patiently waiting to get the chance to bend your ear for just a little bit. Won't you please stay and listen?
You... Momo!
Toshiro.
So, you're awake, Momo. But still, are you sure that you should be up and about this soon?
I'm just fine now.
Good. You don't look so fine, I'm sorry to say.
Toshiro, please forgive me. I'm so sorry that I ever doubted you. I'm sorry that I drew my sword against you. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm such a...
Just stop. I've already forgotten about it. It's behind us. It really doesn't matter. Anyway, just forget about it. Go back to sleep and get rid of those bags under your eyes.
All right. Thank you, Toshiro.
Because, you know, you already basically look like a little child. Kids need twice as much sleep as grown-ups, or they stop growing. Look at Rangiku. I'd estimate that you need at least 10 years of sleep to catch up with her.
Shut up! Rangiku's a freak of nature! Who are you to give somebody else advice about growing anyway?
Momo, listen. Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not Toshiro now. I'm Captain Hitsugaya.
Yes, of course. Captain, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Just what are you planning to do? Are you going to fight Captain Aizen?
Yes.
Are you going to kill him? Please, please, I beg you,
Momo.
I know he's done some truly terrible things, but even so, I'm sure that he must have had a good reason for doing what he did. That's it. Maybe Captain Ichimaru or someone else forced him to do it.
My apologies. I agreed to grant her request.
Yo, what the heck? Why she just fall forward like that?
It may have been a bit too soon for that.
It's all right. Thank you, sir. Goodbye, sir. Aizen.
Bro, she literally fell over like a Wii character. Like I just looked at that back on stream. She literally fell over like a Wii character. Oh my! They literally have more of this filler garbage here. Oh my Lanta. Well, Versatilian fam, we are obviously going to end the video here because we started all the way from Gentei Kaijo all the way to here. And I appreciate you guys as always for to continue to tune in to the channel and chilling with your boy Versatile on the Bleach Rebirth of Souls. We're gonna continue on with the story mode in the next video, so hopefully everybody drops a like and a subscription onto the channel for your boy Versatile, and hopefully everybody continues to have a great and wonderful rest of you guys' day, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.